Testing. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. And there we go. Absolutely.
Nah, it'd be all right.
This should be fine.
Oh,
All right. Well, hello, everyone.
that mother.
Hello. We are honored to have in the house, all the way from Martinsburg, West Virginia, our good friend, Mr. Glen Price, the owner and founder, and just amazing gentleman he is, from Black Draft Distillery out of Martinsburg, West Virginia. He's in the house. Of course, we all know him. If you've ever had some of our famous Black Draft single barrel picks, it all comes from Glen's property and estate distillery. And what an honor, first and foremost, it is. Brother Glen, welcome back, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Burnie. As always, appreciate you.
Indeed.
Let me just start by also, just so you know, right here next to the cameras, my buddy Jamie. And
Jamie's in the house.
Jamie's a big part of Black Draft culture and everything we do. And we all go back with Burnie and Alonzo and all these guys. So just want you to know who else, like, if you see a hand pop into the camera every now and then, you know,
that's right.
And you hear a strange voice right off the camera, you'll know who that is.
That's right. Absolutely.
You know.
Well, Alonzo.
In your glass.
Okay. Alonzo, come on over right here. Nope, stay right there, Glen.
Right there.
I'm going to do a little bit of the work here as far as pouring goes, but as long as you all are on camera for the Instagram, I think we're all good. What I might need, though, Matt, behind you, that ring light, I might need that on, brother. If that can be plugged in, it's kind of hanging down near the surge protector. Yeah, so if you wouldn't mind just working on that for me, that would
the
be
sun's
phenomenal.
about to come on in 3, 2.
Yeah, right.
These are playing.
What the hell?
Okay. Great. You have a glass?
He saves starting later.
I guess.
Okay,
And,
nice.
I might as well. I mean, we're here to drink. I might as well.
This is why we're here.
We're here to drink.
And
And
what's funny
toast
is I'm looking
to
at my camera. I
the
was looking at the face
occasion.
of it. I'm like, dude, there is like a stripe. Like I have like a real stripe going down the middle. Wow. Even I don't
Thanks,
notice
brother.
that.
Glen.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Jamie.
Mhm.
You know.
Play around with it, Matt, and look at the screen and just see. Pause that. Just see what looks best for me, if you don't mind. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it's not
So,
so you see it on camera. You get the. That's weird.
Right.
I'll be
Absolutely.
staring at that all night long now.
But yeah. So we're gonna start with the vodka.
Yes.
Your 80 proof vodka. I'm gonna sit it here next to you.
Yep.
Or there you go. You can model that. Appreciate it, Van White. Absolutely. And
I always like, whenever we do tastings, I always like starting off with the vodka, just because it's usually the cleanest spirit. You can always follow it up with pretty much whatever you're going to follow, whatever the next cocktails are, whatever the next things you're going to be sampling afterwards. So vodka is always good to start off with, because number one, it's usually the cleanest spirit that you have. There's the least amount of aftertaste. There's the least amount of natural flavor that comes along with it. Actually, by law, there shouldn't be any flavor, any smells or anything like that by law. So I usually like to start off with the vodka just from the get-go. It sets the tone for the rest of our spirits, and you also know what the foundation is for everything else that we make, whether it's the peach, the blueberry, or the coffee, what we do. So that's usually what we do. So cheers, y'all. I don't know if you guys already had your sample.
Cheers.
There you go.
We have had a sip, but cheers, everyone. Indeed.
No, I can say,
He said he didn't
I
want
love
to.
whiskey. Okay.
Talk about earlier.
Literally right on the whiskey. Huh?
It's all
I
about
can
the
say
suspense.
Glen's vodka, 90% of the people that come into Stoney's back home will go over to Glen's vodka before they go with Belvedere or Grey Goose or any other Kettle One or any of the vodkas.
Yeah.
They walk in and they first want to go right to Glen's. You got Black
That's
Draft
right.
on the shelf,
That's
so I have
That's
to.
right.
It doesn't matter if I got Belvedere or Grey Goose on the shelf. I have to have Black Draft on the shelf or they're not happy.
Amazing.
It's
And
smooth.
shout out your location.
Stoney's Whiskey, Wine, and Raw Bar. It's in Martinsburg, West Virginia, and also have a Stoney's Pub in Shepherdstown. But in the Raw Bar back home in Martinsburg, West Virginia, it's the Black Draft vodka is our number one selling vodka that we have there. We have to have it on the shelf, or guests will get a little angry.
Yeah.
But it's smooth. There's no burn. There's no aftertaste on that thing. It's a real smooth vodka.
Absolutely. And I will have to say that, just like Jamie, Stoney's here at Chat's Liquors, the best selling product in house is the Black Draft vodka. Everybody, that's a go-to. We were out for a couple days, and literally the amount of people who Anna had to break that news to was great. Yep, including
Yes.
Graham.
Yes.
The vodka is just so amazing. It competes with the likes of Grey Goose and bottles of vodka up to twice the price of what we sell it for. And so once folks put that in their hands, they walk out of the door with it, they're coming back for more.
They're coming back
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
They'll say, Burnie, are you sure? If I don't like it, I'm going to come back. I say, you're going to be back, but you're going to be wanting more.
You'll be back to buy another bottle.
Absolutely. And
For
then
your
folks come in
wallet,
and say,
be back.
hey, you sell these in 6-packs? Absolutely, we got you.
Absolutely.
We got
Sell
you.
it by the case.
Indeed. So
Not a
great job with this vodka.
Okay.
I loved it, Glenn. It's the foundation. It's a corn-based vodka.
It's
right?
corn-based.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
80 proof, folks. The packaging is beautiful. These are hand bottled.
Yeah.
I know because I've been out there in Martinsburg, West Virginia, bottling, some product.
Burnie came out and did a little work while y'all were out there too. That was cool.
Indeed.
Is there a glass I could put like the remainings in it?
Yeah.
I drink the whole thing.
Right.
It'll be a long night.
Or go get that cup if you don't
Yeah.
mind. There's a couple red cups.
'Cause I know
right
I'm
there in the
not
back.
going to be drinking the whole.
Indeed. No, Glenn, if you want to stand instead, do that. But stay right in this area so they can see in that little frame is Instagram. Everybody wants to see
I
you,
got
Glenn.
you now.
Yeah.
I got you now.
Everybody.
I'm looking at the one on the
Take us
left.
back to our college days.
There we go.
Little solo cup there.
So usually a ping pong ball somewhere floating around here
Right.
also.
Right.
All right.
Right.
Now I'm looking at the other one. All right. Now I got you.
All right. So that was the vodka. I mean, for me, this vodka is a 10 out of 10, folks, just because it works for everything.
Yep.
Honestly, it is vodka, right? So it's supposed to be neutral in color, flavor, and what's the
Neutral.
other thing? Yeah,
Odor, colorless, and
Odor,
tasteless.
color
Right.
and taste,
Should
right?
not have any
Exactly.
natural
Those
flavor
three.
to it.
Absolutely. But the palate on this vodka is what I love. And it's still a dry vodka, but it has a kind of medium to full mouthfeel to it, but still dry and very clean. There's something that is amazingly fresh on the back end. I don't know if it's that West Virginia water you use out there.
Burnie
What?
Springs, baby. Burnie Springs.
I need you to write up for marketing.
Yeah,
flat out, Burnie, because
Burnie Springs.
you and Jamie got like that palate. You guys can describe that palate. I just make it. You know what I mean? I make it. I know what I like and I make it, but you guys can describe it to a T that I just can't do. I just can't do. All right, let's.
No, it really was that good. What's next?
I would say the peach.
The peach.
No, you know what? No, let's do the blueberry next.
Blueberry.
And the reason why I'm suggesting blueberry is right about now we're coming into springtime, and spring season. A lot of folks are cocktailing with a blueberry lemonade. And
Blueberry
is that the
lemon
one you're
drop.
gonna open up? Or you're gonna open up? Okay,
I'm
there
opening
you
this
go.
one, but just want to show it
So
to them
that's
so
it.
they see that blue label. Yeah.
So the blueberry lemonade started off. Again, our base is a regular vodka, standard from before, and we have a little blueberry concentrate that we use that a woman in Shepherdstown makes for us, and we just we add it to us. And at first it was experimental, and I wasn't sure what to think about it, but we had so many customers that were like, "Glenn, you got to do a blueberry just for shits and giggles. Let's do a blueberry."
Okay. Yeah.
And so we did it just to experiment. And next thing you know, Jamie and I behind the scenes and a lot of other cocktailers, a lot of other cocktailers are just basically saying, hey, you add this to lemonade and you got all summertime. You add this to mimosas, Sunday mimosas. You add it to champagne and it's completely different. So that's what our blueberry is. This is 50 proof. It is proof down just a hair below a regular vodka, 50 proof and 25% alcohol. And on this note, cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. The nose is this fresh blueberry.
It's
It's
so
so
good.
beautiful.
I mean,
Cheers, guys. Cheers, y'all.
It's so it is.
you can pour this on ice and drink it just straight. You don't have to mix it with anything.
Indeed.
It is that
Indeed.
good. It is
Indeed.
that good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We do a
You wouldn't think, and I don't eat that. I shouldn't admit this.
Matter of fact, the
And it
better-
doesn't actually have a lot of
Let's get
sugar
you
in
over
it.
here.
Believe it or not,
Feel
you
this
would
out.
think it does. It doesn't.
Jamie, sit right over here next
And
to
I
Glenn.
would think that I don't eat blueberries naturally. I really don't. And my wife's watching; she knows I don't. But
Yeah, there we
when you
go.
add it to vodka, it just works. And
just
it's very-
works.
It just
You
works.
should write for Nike. It just
Yeah,
works.
it just
It
works.
just
Keep it
works,
simple,
right?
one sentence. Big poster, 3 words. That's it.
We do a simple recipe. We muddle blueberries, make a blueberry simple syrup. A small amount of that, this blueberry vodka with Sprite, and do like a blueberry spritzer.
Ooh,
And
nice.
that's one of our best sellers up there too, man. Especially coming into this time of season with the patios open and you get a little warmer outside. It's you don't need much with this blueberry. It's great.
That's right. The flavors the depth of flavor is fantastic. Stays on the palate. It's fresh, bright.
And that's the difference between if you go to some of these other vodkas and you get the blueberry flavored vodka. You don't get the blueberry flavor like is predominant in this.
Right.
Not at
Vodka,
all.
the
You
artificial
get something
candies.
Yeah.
Right.
It's almost
Medicine.
like it's almost like the
Very
candy,
much.
like you dropped a Jolly Rancher in the middle of a sugar
Mhm.
ball. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? That kind of stuff. Now that was
Or one of
one
those
thing.
flavored syrups, you know, that you take the
Moonins.
medicine, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Mhm.
and that's one of the things we just did not want to do. Whether it's our mint or peach, you know, our blueberry. I just don't like that thick. I hate to say triple sec type of thing, but I just don't want the syrupy thing. And that was the one thing when we do in our vodka. Like I cannot have this as a syrup. I don't want anyone to even compare it as a syrup. I want it to be you put an ice cube in it and you can sip it just like that. And that I think is really what we've nailed down. And I think that's what separates us from a lot of other ones also is because of that. I just don't want that syrupy. I just don't want that thickness of it.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
I'm going to throw this back to you, Alonzo.
Absolutely.
Nice.
When I went up to the distillery about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, I guess I think that meant so.
The blueberry we just rolled out.
Then, yeah,
I just think we rolled out last fall, didn't we? I think it was last fall that we rolled that we just came out with the blueberry. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
you,
all had just
it's
put it on the shelves. I think when Alonzo and I were up there.
right. Yeah, we did. We had the mint. I don't think I brought the mint down. Nah, we'll be all right. You'll live. We also do a white julep for mint. But we really, one of the funny stories behind that is we offer mint julep just because we're tied in so close to the horse track up there because we're Black Draft horses. That's kind of where we started from. So our horse farm is really tied into a lot of the trainers there at the horse track. So every Derby season, which is coming up here in a couple of weeks, every Derby season, we're like, Glenn, you got to do a mint julep. Where's your mint julep? You got to do a mint julep. We got to feature you, mint juleps. And so we started making the mint julep, and it's just the one flavor that just won't go away. Man, I don't know why, but they love the mint juleps up there.
I know a lot of people happy to see this peach up here in DC.
Oh yeah,
A lot of people happy to see that peach up here. Boy, that's gonna be gone.
Indeed. This is the request every time I go out to West Virginia. I have a request for people to bring back some of
that
this
peach.
Got
Indeed.
it.
Yep.
All right. So this is our peach. Our peach is a lot like our blueberry,
right?
Nice and refreshing. Especially chilled over ice. That's the best way I like to do it. For your backyard folks, we pour this over sweet tea all summer long. Just peach and sweet tea is amazing the way it is, and keep it simple for what we do. You might muddle some mint into it. I don't know exactly how you want cocktail with it, but me and being in the backyard and pour a shot or two over some sweet tea.
Peach tea's
Done
on
deal.
summertime drink.
Man, this is like fresh,
Yeah.
fuzzy, beautiful.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, brother. And even I forget actually how good it is, how I like the peach vodka. Even I forget that.
Man, this is.
I don't get a chance to drink it that often,
And folks, it's nothing artificial about it. Like it's just really bite that peach.
How y'all doing? Come on in.
You're biting the peach, the juice is running down your fingers, your hands are sticky.
Right.
Like this is a real
Right now we're up to our
peach
peach
right
vodka. Just say hi. We're right now we're tasting our peach vodka. Okay. It is they've already heard of whatever, but we're doing it. But it's 50 proof.
yeah.
We have a distillery in Martinsburg, West Virginia, about an hour and a half due west of here. Small batch. Burnie and I go back over 10 years for us doing this, and every now and then I get to come in here to DC and kind of talk about what we do. We actually pull these guys up to our distillery more than we come down here. They like to come up here and visit the farm and get the hell out.
When you visit Black Draft,
know?
there's like this clean, fresh air.
Yeah.
The visual is so clean and fresh. The people up there, the space, everything about it is just a breath of fresh air when you go up there. Everything about it.
We have a big 60-acre farm. There's a bunch of larger barns. Everyone can go visit, and we have a stage and all that kind of fun jazz. But it's a neat place. It really is. It's special to me.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful distillery. Set the bar high. Distilleries in the Eastern Panhandle. Set the bar real high.
Yes.
I mean, you got a 200-person patio. I mean, 200-person barn. I mean, it's beautiful.
We have we'll have when we have large parties, we'll have 500 or 600 people, and that's a lot of people. I mean, that's a lot of people. I get inundated. I have to go hide in my office, that kind of stuff. I got to go hide.
Nice office though.
It is a nice office, but I get the
A lot of cigars in there from
a lot of cigars in that office. So anyway, that's our peach. That's our peach vodka. We also have a blueberry too, and I'm sure Burnie will help you out with a little blueberry.
I'm a little biased. I love the blueberry. I think it's the best.
I think it's hard to pick. The best.
I
think it's just
the blueberry. I love the blueberry for some reason. It's.
Can I snag a little water? Can you grab me another bottle of water? If you don't mind, or share it. I don't really mind, man. I appreciate it.
Need me to grab some more.
drinks as well.
Yeah.
I do need some more.
I'll go grab them.
I think his name Brian. Brian.
Mhm.
I think Brian went to go grab some more.
Yeah. Nice.
And
Did you like it?
Yeah, I'm
Did you
a
get the
blueberry. Yeah, they got just tried the blueberry.
Oh, okay.
But I like the blueberry better than I do the peach. Not that the peach is bad. The peach isn't bad. The peach is great, but the blueberry is my.
Just different.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, all right.
We're gonna come to the
We're
coffee
next.
next, or
I think let's go ahead and get into the bourbon. How about that?
let's do the
Can
bourbon.
we hop into the bourbon? All right. Now this is the 96 proof bourbon.
96.
Right? Okay, the 96.
This is our straight bourbon, 96 proof. This is my wheelhouse. This is actually when I started the distillery. This was my goal of what I wanted to make. Typically, thank you, Mr. Burnie.
Indeed.
Thank you, sir.
Certainly that. Certainly.
You're switching.
Okay. Did y'all have a water mix already?
We're gonna do another shot anyway. Here, I'm pretty sure.
Pick up when
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my. That's my.
I didn't see no pickup.
I had a gray one before, and then I ended up going to a dolly.
I might have
Then I ended up going to the
I might
thing.
have to take a picture leaning on it.
Do it. That's an old man truck, man. Burnie, give me one more.
It's a great truck. Yep.
You want more?
Do you think?
I don't.
Let's do.
This is a bottle where back home you go to the liquor store. If you're not there the day they get the truck, then
Yeah.
you're SOL.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It flies off the
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
back home like crazy.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
How about that?
We don't believe it or not. I know
Right.
it sounds funny, but believe it or not, we like to hoard a lot of it here at the distillery. We don't actually, because we have so many folks that come through that I'm always afraid of.
A lot.
I'm more afraid of selling out in-house than what I am exporting out to liquor stores and stuff like that.
Yep.
So I'm really afraid of that. I don't want to be apologetic to folks when y'all come and visit. I'm like, oh, I'm out of bourbon. That doesn't fare well in my own backyard, you know, especially when you have
Mhm.
rick houses of everything right there.
Mhm.
So that's one thing I kind of hoard it. So the fact is, when folks go home and they go to liquor stores and they go to buy it, it's literally a coin toss whether or not it's there. And that's on me. That's my fault. I'll own that one, but I'd rather you come to the distillery first and make sure that you get a full treat of while you're there. You know,
They done that.
So-
They get a case or 20 cases. It's gone when it hits the
gone.
liquor store.
Right.
It's gone.
Right.
Especially because
Absolutely.
of the name back home where we live, Black Draft.
It's huge,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
I've actually been at a liquor store. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but anyway, I've actually been at a liquor store standing by, and I was looking at something else. I wasn't even looking at our own product. There was a person stocking up on the shelf, and I heard a voice behind me, and it had this real deep bass, almost like God leaning over your shoulder. And you hear the guy go, "Don't even bother, hon. That's going with me." I was like, "What the hell?" And I looked back, just some guy who's like, "Don't even bother putting it up on the shelf. I'm taking the whole case." It was just,
Oh, wow.
just odd
Yep.
scenario. Here I am. I'm just like an idiot, just looking at the barrels, you know. And the dude was just like, "Don't even bother putting it up on the shelf."
There you go.
I was
That's
like,
the little
"Okay, good for you." Hey, yeah,
Indeed.
the funny thing is, the guy had no
Yeah,
idea
did
who he
you-
was. He
right,
had
I was
no
gonna ask
clue.
you.
It wasn't like
Okay.
I had a Black Draft shirt on or anything like that. The guy was like, "Don't even bother putting it up there."
Right.
Okay, good.
That's
Gotcha.
the best,
So
right?
that's typical. That's
Yeah.
typical what happens there. So yes, this is our 96 proof bourbon. This usually ages usually between 4 and 5 years. If I don't like it, I keep it on the shelf. And you guys have been there where we've tried 5-year-old bourbons that are sitting on my shelf, and I go, "Well, just don't think this one's ready. So let's set this aside. We'll come back in another year. We'll come back in 27 and revisit it." So if I don't like it, we don't roll it. We don't bottle it. And I know it's real
I agree.
picky of me to do that, but you guys have been there where
Been
I
there.
pulled them
Been
off,
there.
and I'm just like, I just don't like this. This barrel is just there's too much heat in the back end. It just isn't ready.
Mhm.
And so I can honestly say, whatever bourbon we actually bottle, I have nose tested and taste tested and gave the thumbs up, seal of approval. So anyway,
I tell
cheers,
you.
y'all.
Well, that's why it's always so amazingly delicious.
Yeah,
So,
thank you, Burnie.
hey, indeed.
And while we on this right here, shout out to Pop. I just had to say that one time. I had to
Oh
shout out
yeah,
to him.
absolutely.
Pops is up there at the farm.
That is
There
my
you
man.
go. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yep.
For
Should
certain.
have bought some of that mud with you.
All right.
I even saw Ma earlier today at the. You talking about Ma?
Mhm.
You know, I saw Ma. What was it today? I saw him. No.
Oh no,
yesterday.
mud.
Oh, Ma. I have a guy that works for me named Ma.
No,
M-U-H?
I'm talking about Pop's mud. His jug.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Where we, yeah. So he's talking about our mud bottle. basically, whenever we finish bottling, there's usually a half bottle left, the remainder, and we just throw it into like a big jug, a gallon jug. And what happens is over time, it just collects, and it's fantastic. And
It's a blend. It's a blend
of everything. It's a blend of everything we've done over the past 2 years. You know, it's just you have a bottle, just dump it into the mud. So you can never recreate it, but it's still excellent bourbon. So you'll see like these jugs, probably like 3 or 4 of them floating around the distillery, different bar tops and stuff like that. But people come up and hang out, just take a sip out of it, that kind of thing.
One thing you notice with this Burnie Glen is a lot of bourbons on the nose you'll get a rubbing alcohol or a small burn when you smell it. You don't.
Yeah.
You
some
don't.
Some type of volatile alcohol, right?
You can smell the notes in it. I pick up a little. I like almost caramel a little bit. Maybe. Caramel note in it a little bit.
Little tea, a little tea and mint coming through just a little bit.
I always like the sweeter bourbons. My personal taste when I drink bourbon. Ones like Maker's Mark, that kind of thing. That's kind of my wheelhouse. Woodford, I really like the sweeter bourbons. I'm not really one for the opposite, the harder bourbons. That's just not my own personal palate. But I like the sweeter bourbon. So if there's anything that I kind of go for, I kind of look at Maker's Mark as my goal for my flavor profile, what I'm going for. Because to me, and this, every person has their own, flavor profile. You have your own flavor profile, Brian, you have your own, that kind of stuff. So you have your own taste buds. For me personally, Maker's Mark. So what are you going to do? You're going to go to what what you like.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my goal.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we're not as big as Maker's Mark, but that's my goal when you're going for flavors.
Yeah. No, of course, Maker's Mark is a wheated bourbon.
Yep.
Wheated bourbon mash bill.
Yep.
And you aren't a wheated bourbon.
We're not. We are mostly corn. We're 80% corn, 15 rye, and 5 barley.
All right.
So we are high corn.
Absolutely. And so that's how you achieve that kind of sweeter note. Due to the higher corn.
Corn, and I would definitely say the char 4 on the barrels plays a big part into it. So when we do our barrels, you actually have they actually specify how much of a char, how much of a gator skin that you want inside of the char. One will be a very light char. You get a more of a vanilla taste of it, which is where we do our ryes. When we do our rye barrels. Or you go to a 4 char, which is very heavily dark charred. You get a lot of color. You get more of the smokiness out of it. So even before we even put alcohol into the barrels, I already know what the hell we're going to put into it, because with my rye, which I think you have here, with our rye, I like a nice lighter vanilla to go along with the spice.
Yes.
Right. Versus the bourbon, which you want that dark color, you want that sweetness kind of, but that's just me. That's just me.
Did I hear you right? Did you say gator skin?
Yeah, it's kind of like a gator when you open up the things. Yeah, it looks like a gator skin in a way. And the harder, the harder you char that thing. Right. I wish I would have brought a stave with me. Now that I get up there at the farm, I get a little geeky on you like that. I'm sorry, but I get a little geeky. So I actually show you the different char levels, what you're looking at there. So you understand a little bit, why the area, why the mid-Atlantic, why the Mid-Atlantic, why we produce such good bourbon, because you need the liquor to go into the staves and out of the staves, because of the weather. Like I said, if I had the geekiness.
That diurnal swing.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think.
Very, very
If I can look at if you look at the individual things, you'll see the veins right there. I'm sorry, I told you I get geeky on you, and I'm sorry about that. But if you look at the actual veins, when this barrel swells in the summertime, it'll actually draw the liquor out of it into these veins. And then in the wintertime, when it constricts, it'll push it back out. And if you have a char around the inside of that barrel, every time that liquor goes in and out, it takes on the color. And that's why it sucks making bourbon in Maine. Don't hold that against me. And down in Florida, why? Because they don't get the big weather swings that we do here.
We just had a 30 or 40 degree swing the other day.
Yeah. Within 48 hours.
Yeah.
Within 48 hours.
Crazy.
It was high 80s, and then the next day you're back
snow.
down to 40. Yeah,
exactly.
And
then a tornado watch.
It was a tornado watch.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's been a little wild.
It's not springtime. It's malaria. That's exactly what it is.
You got your AC on one day and then your heat the next day.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell to do. Blankets, kick it off. What are you doing over there, Bert?
Oh man, just playing around with the technology a little bit.
You didn't hit the pause button though. You didn't take off the pause button. For the past half an hour, we've been here under pause.
Exactly.
He's frozen.
Not today. I'm gonna say it hasn't happened before. But usually we'll get someone button, right? on the live have you chiming in saying, "Hey man,
Glen's frozen.
I can't hear you," or something to that effect. So we are pretty decent, I think, for the moment.
Good.
How often do you taste the barrel? Only once a year?
Oh, no.
You mentioned like
Probably, in all honesty,
like
I know what the ones are about to be rolled because we have the dates on them.
yeah.
You know, you can see where that one's a double, where that one's a double oak, and on the top you see the dates on them. So I know pretty much when they get within 6 months, 8 months of when we are, that's when we start tasting them pretty much every 2 weeks. And they'll taste different month to month. They really will. Some I know, this will be ready in 6 months. Some are, hell yeah, these things are ready to go. And the weird part is you can have barrels that are side by side, slammed, filled, slammed, we call them slammed at the same time, filled at the same time, sat next to each other in the rack, and they can taste completely different. This can taste like vanilla. This one can taste like popcorn, and you really don't know. And that's why we actually have to take notes on all the barrels that are about to come out and say, well, this one tastes like caramel. This one tastes like popcorn. We should blend these 3 barrels, and we'll do a 100-case run with it. Caramel popcorn.
Yeah. Is sort of at the scale you do things, how important is consistency? Like, is that, can you get away with a little inconsistency?
I think you can get away with a little inconsistency, and I mean that. I think that people don't carry our bottles long enough to say, well, we bought this 7 years ago, and for some reason, there's more vanilla taste to this one today than what it was the 7-year-old, the one we had 7 years ago. But I still have the same taste buds. It still comes across Glen Price's desk whenever we do that. And I would like to think that it's pretty damn close to when it was 5, 6, 7 years ago.
That makes it more fun because, like, if you were at Makers or someplace, it's all about like
consistency.
Right?
You have to.
Yeah, you want to know that your Maker's Mark,
right?
The Maker's Mark that you just bought,
that you did 15 years ago.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, right when Pickerel took over, that kind of thing. So absolutely, 100%. But I still like to say that we do make a damn good product. So even though it'll be a little different, you still give your stamp of approval, if that makes any weird sense. I'm sure Nike doesn't make the same shoes that what they did 15 years ago either. You know what I mean?
They change them every year.
Yeah. So you buy more, you get rid of these, and get some new Jordans and that kind of stuff. Okay.
Indeed.
So I didn't mean to go off on a rant there, Mr.
Hey, no, it is absolutely
You know?
fine. But this brings us to a very important moment here, folks. The moment that we've all been waiting for. I've been waiting for a couple months to introduce Barrel Alonzo, the Chats Liquors
What a privilege.
Yes.
Black
What a privilege.
Draft Barrel Pick of 2026.
Yes,
It's
sir.
Barrel Alonzo.
These guys
Hey.
kept a secret from me.
Hey,
They kept a
we're gonna
secret
clap it up.
from
We're
me.
gonna clap it up for him.
Glenn's
Good job. Indeed, Joe has his own barrel now, folks.
Glenn's talking to me in code, and I didn't even know it was in code.
Yeah,
that's right.
Put Burnie on the phone.
That's right.
Put the Burnie real quick.
Exactly. Glenn called me. He's like, "Hey man, Alonzo's out here. Does he know?" No. Okay.
No, okay, cool. We're not gonna tell him. Does he know? Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's Tucker.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, right. Well, folks, it is, and that's why I'm wearing some green today.
Yep.
The
Look at that guy.
The color of 2026 for us right now is the green. You come to our front door, you'll see it. You go over to Civic next door, you'll see it. And on the Black Draft single barrel pick, you will also see that West Haven green. Let's get it in. Brian's even rocking it. Indeed. Graham is in the neighborhood. Absolutely.
I know.
But Alonzo, this is bottle number 103. And so, dude, you have to do the honors of
open this
opening
way.
it up.
103,
Yeah,
baby.
Beautiful label.
103.
The gold
Is
and the green.
Oh my gosh, that is
good. Yeah.
So I'll tell you what is from our perspective, what makes this barrel and bottle special. So I'm looking at the dates. Don't move. February 23. So this actually is a 7-year bourbon. It was actually aged for 4 years in a single barrel, and I actually love the notes off of it. I thought it was fantastic tasting, and we thought it was so good that we actually put it into a brand new barrel and decided to double oak it. Okay, so when you add, typically, and I'm going to get geeky here, and I told you I would, but wrong with me. This is mine. That's mine. Typically, when you put bourbon into a barrel, you get most of the char, the oakiness out of it over the first 2 years, first 2 or 3 years, and then your return on investment kind of trails off after a while. There's not a big difference between a 7-year bourbon and an 8-year bourbon.
No.
Not like there is between a 2 and a 3 year. You know what I mean? So what we do is when we find something that we really like, we actually put into a brand new oak barrel, and then we start that oaking process all over again. And that way you get even more oakiness out of it. Jump in there, Brian. Jump in there, man. Look at him hide from it. Look at him hide from it.
Okay.
Jump in there, Brian.
I still want
You know?
front of you.
Pour that up, baby.
So when you get the second round of a brand new oak barrel, you actually get a lot more darker color. You get a lot more oakiness. Now, what makes this even more special, and even more of a thing, is that not only is it double oaked, but we didn't blend it down. This literally comes out of the barrel at 120 proof, which is what we put it in. So before you all go slamming this down, Brian, before you go shooting this, you are not at a WVU kegger right now, just letting you know, flat out. This is going to be relatively stronger than most bourbons that you have out there because it is cask strength and it is 120.
Now, I personally like the higher octane bourbons myself. If it's over 100, 110, 120, I'm right there with it, man.
So, you know, cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all.
Man,
Got a good nose on it.
it's nothing but vanilla,
Right.
marshmallow, wedding cake. Just
Yeah.
Yeah. That is deep.
Barrel Alonzo, folks.
Barrel Alonzo. That's it.
We've had some amazing barrels.
Yep.
This is going to mark barrel number 6 from Black Draft.
Yes, sir.
Barrel number 6. And
You didn't know they were
uh,
familiar with that?
you know, a couple years ago,
He really didn't know.
we
He's there with the place.
barrel that and barrel Burnie, and they were so good.
Yeah.
I go back to that Burgundy label.
Ooh.
That was barrel number
Oh.
3.
I looked at that this morning.
Yeah.
Just the first barrels.
We
that
do
had
like we
with
do we
two
like keeping
labels,
it special
a
though.
fall and a
This
winter.
is
I think
something
2020 or 2021
This is something.
release. They've all been amazing productions.
Yeah.
But I will have to say that this barrel Alonzo.
Man, me and Burn tasted this.
Yeah,
We
I was
looked at
like-
each other. We was like, I looked at Burn, Burn looked at me. I looked at Burn, Burn looked at me. We was like, yeah, we tasted 5 other really good
Really
barrels.
good ones.
But this was like, yeah,
And they looked at these two and they were like,
Yeah.
we're taking these home with us. These are the two that's coming with us. This is the one especially is the one I'm taking.
the nose.
And I was like, really? Bernie's like, yep, that's the one I want. Don't touch it. Don't do a thing with it. You keep that shit to stuff around till we're ready. You
The-
keep that
the
shit there till
nose.
we're ready. I
The
was like, all
nose is
right,
crazy.
Bern, I got that set aside for you. And actually, there it is right there. So I even had I had Will and Vinny sign it for us. So I'm going to
Nice.
sign it before I leave. I didn't want to sign it before I got here, but I got a
Absolutely.
picture of them signing it this morning, and I'll sign it before I leave
Yo,
too.
That's
when you have the
really good.
second sip, the palate resets.
Yes.
Yeah.
First sip, you jump into 120. It's a little warmer because we jumped up in proof.
Yep.
And then like some of the flavors come through.
Yeah.
When you get the second taste, your palate adjusts, and then more of this flavors
It's a
coming
lot
through.
of oakiness.
It's velvety. It's vanilla. It's caramels. It's
I get nothing on the back end. I
It's
get a
nothing.
little
There's
something
no
on
burn.
the front of the tongue,
Nothing.
maybe a little bit, but on the back end, nothing.
nothing.
Absolutely.
Burn. So good.
ABV,
Yeah.
burn, and so forth.
Right.
No,
Right.
nothing. Oh.
This is
Even
Once again,
And I'm the
go back-
distiller, and I'm not used to the 120. Even
Go
the
back-
120, I'm like,
Right.
I can feel it.
Go back to a freshness factor.
Yeah.
That is, you see it in the vodka.
Yeah.
And then, just throughout your
Yeah.
product line.
Yeah.
The flavors are so authentic. They are there. They are fresh, and they're held in place by an ABV that doesn't give you any, jolting,
No.
volatility at all.
too easy to
And
do.
that is tough for me because
Places
that
right on the
I-
center of the palate, and it just stays there.
I experience that a lot whenever I see cask strength and I go in real intrepid to it. As soon as I hit it, I was like, oof, this is hot, man. This is hard.
Yeah.
And it hits me like a brick.
Man,
And
this one
and
was
so
so,
that's why it's
round
just
when
tough
we
for
jumped
me.
into this.
So from what I
Absolutely.
want to understand, Bernie, is you guys went up and you tried several different barrels,
Oh, yes.
and then you said this is the
Oh, yes.
That one. That's it. That's it. We took pictures of him picking it out.
Man,
too. We're like,
you got
this
the
is
right
one.
one.
This is it.
We had 2 barrels. And,
Yeah.
So good, Glenn. Okay, cool. And then, and I'm taking pictures and, so forth, because it's Alonzo's first experience at Black
Didn't
Draft.
even know he was flicking it. Right? I'm not even paying attention. I'm just somewhere else.
And so we get to this barrel, and I may have had the camera in the phone in one hand.
He's taking
glass
pictures
in the
of Pops'
other,
Camaro and everything.
Yeah,
You're like,
absolutely.
got the Camaro cranked up in the
Pops,
background.
and red, barrel, drop top.
You know?
Absolutely. Super sport, no.
Yeah.
And man, I
Man,
take a sip. I nose it first. Like, whoa, and I'm looking at Alonzo, and I taste
If you guys
it.
come up and visit, you'll see the same thing that we're
Yeah.
talking about. You'll see exactly what he's talking
I
about.
taste
you know?
it,
Come up
and
and
I'm just looking at
get out of the
Alonzo.
city.
And after you taste it,
You know?
you just hit it. And
That's
you
it.
want
I was like, yo.
absolutely.
This
Say this is the one.
This
This
is-
is it. This is it.
And then
And
I
meanwhile,
look at him like,
meanwhile, we're up there. We're tasting barrels. Glenn has us being master tasters. We're blending whiskeys. And we're doing everything up there with like these 5 barrels, and we're blending, we're tasting, we're adding drops of water, folks. We're tasting
going through the whole spiel.
And
spiel.
this was like, let's double back to that one.
And that was one of the biggest things that I wanted to ask you when we were talking, going back and forth, talking about it was, you sure you don't want me to bring this down to 96? You know, are you sure? It's a great double oak. Do you want me to bring it down to 96? And he was like, nope, I want everything you got. I want it straight out of the barrel. 120 double oak. That's what I want.
Great choice.
Great choice.
Well, I think what it gives you is the ability to see this whiskey at its fullest potential, right?
It almost looks like honey.
I'm not lying.
That's an ode to your palate because you picked a heck of a.
We were bottling this. I'm like, man, that's as dark as you're gonna. It looks like honey. I mean, that's like,
once the honey starts filling up, it gets darker and darker in the glass.
I was like, it doesn't. You can't get much more.
That's right. Absolutely, it's a phenomenal pick.
Yeah,
and that's what it's all about. Seeing it at its fullest potential, and you can, as a consumer, and an aficionado of spirits, of fine spirits, when you buy high proof, you can literally give yourself a flight of whiskeys lined up and just take a couple drops of water for one, a few more drops for another, more drops for the next, and have a flight. And you will literally create an experience where you have 5 different whiskeys.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that empowers the consumer. That empowers the owner of one of these bottles to get as much as you can out of that bottle. See it in many different forms and fashions, but it has to start with.
Come on up. Don't hide back there. We're in the middle of all this.
Come on. Cash strength. We want it 120 proof point.
You're not what?
Everybody's important.
I'm not. You're with me. Come on up. Yeah, okay. Burnie's filming, so I think pour some whiskey down to a minimum.
Pour some whiskey.
Burnie, the 120 was the right choice.
I don't.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go anything.
Come on. Come on.
You do a hell of a job of being Black Draft.
I try,
man.
We go out there.
Thanks for that, bro.
I can't wait till a 15-year Black Draft.
When you walk into the store though, and you see this label with the gold in the green right there. It's gonna draw your eye. Right
you saw Glenn ignore me, right? I said I can't wait for a 15-year Black Draft.
He sent me a color of his paint on the front of the building. You know.
What was the question?
I just like the
label color outside of just being.
I tried to match the front of the building because he just painted it
for the single barrel. So every time I get a single barrel, Glenn will ask me, "What color label do you want?"
What combination?
So we've had, their standard blue label for the first 2 single barrels that we did. For the 3rd single barrel, we went burgundy, which popped. It was beautiful, wow. And of course, that was with the silver leaf. For the Black Draft and some of the imagery or what have you.
And then you went
when we went
black and gold,
the black label for barrel matte and barrel Burnie
with the gold.
That's when that option of the gold foil came into play.
And by the way, I thought that was sexy as shit.
I
thought like
it was.
I thought that was sexy as shit.
Not opened up.
I'm sorry to cuss. You'll live. Right. Okay. Sorry. You'll live.
There it is. That's it.
The
green, the same color. That is
that one.
The green with the gold, man. I just love that color. That's why I'm loving it.
It's just what it does. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, when I put everything on barrel, like when you come out and you'll see the Rick House when we taste out of barrel, everything's a 120. Yeah, he wanted it. No, not always. Usually we blend it down to 96. I like 96. It seems to be a good sweet spot for me. And that was one of the debates with Burnie, and I was like, "Are you sure you don't want to bring it down to 96?" He's like, "Nope, I want it 120." Are you sure?
Look, again, me and Burnie looked at each other. We were like, "Nah, we're not bringing it down."
Are you sure you don't want it down to 96?
Go hard or go home, baby. We're drinking.
Get out. We're doing it right.
I'm jealous now.
The palate.
You're showing off.
There it is. Look at this. I got to see this.
Barrel 1.
That's Jeff.
Barrel 2, Hardy.
Oh my God. Good God. You keep all these.
Barrel 3, absolutely.
That's ridiculous.
I got one of those.
Webster. And then this is when we got. This is when we got.
Hang on.
Barrel Matt.
I'm gonna have to disappear for
Barrel
like 2
Burnie.
minutes.
Indeed. And now Barrel Alonzo.
All right, let me jump through here.
Jeez, I gotta get a picture of this.
Yeah, right.
Let me line it all up.
That's the lineup right there.
I gotta go get my
Hey,
marker.
Bernie, you've been around this around here with Black Draft. You married the Black Draft, it looked like.
Hey man, I love Black Draft. You know, we have all these Black Draft barrels,
Good product. I mean, yeah.
empty barrels around here for a reason, because I absolutely love Black Draft.
And so does Capitol Hill.
And so does Capitol Hill. Absolutely. They support Black Draft. So many of our friends and family love to go out to Black Draft. It's such a great day trip, literally about an hour and a half outside the city. And Glen has made a destination that really you can go, you can unwind, relax fully. There's always food trucks there. There's live music there, especially on the weekends. There's a huge patio, a new huge barn number 5, which has a full bar, and just another. There's another stage.
There's a stage, yeah, big stage. I mean, you can have bands in there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's huge, right? With just amazing landscaping,
Take your advice.
fire pits, cabanas, right? The list goes on.
I'm out there a couple of weeks ago, and he's standing there talking to me. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna put some. You know how when you go into like a cattle ranch and they got the big post in the thing out in front that you got to drive underneath when you come on the ranch. I'm putting one of those right in front of the fight. The next day I show up, Bernie.
Yeah.
Damned if it ain't up. How'd you get them something?
3 degrees outside.
Oh,
Diggers and everything, man.
Yo,
There you go.
No, you can't have these bottles. I gotta pause you here.
Look, check
You
this out.
cannot have these bottles out here with me not having my signature on them.
Dude, you
If
have
you're gonna
to.
keep these
And
as
these
part of
are-
your thing.
And these are all bottle number 1s.
I like.
Did you find the one here? Did you
I haven't yet. I
There
haven't
was one?
yet. Nope, I haven't yet.
Damn, I wish I would have.
You're gonna look for it though. You're gonna find it.
Right, and we will have it.
They might have marked them.
We will
Bernie, you
keep
want me to
it.
sign these?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please do. Please do. I think you might need to sign it closer to the front, man. I don't know. It's fine.
Right
It's
across
fine.
the top of the label.
Right, top of the label. Right,
man.
exactly. It's part of the.
No, we don't know. I'm trying to tell you how to do this.
We'll hold on to it. We'll find it,
and
and
we'll
then
we'll drive up. A reason to drive up.
Chats isn't going anywhere. Glen isn't going anywhere.
Hey,
Black Draft isn't
Hey,
going
Glenn,
anywhere.
I was gonna drive up in February, right?
That gives you a reason to come back to West Virginia.
Absolutely.
I was
bring
gonna
that
drive
back.
up in February, and down here it was 36 degrees. I said, "Well, up there it's probably it's not gonna be any warmer.
It's no warm up
I
there.
said, I said, if it's 36 here, I know it's got to be close to the 20 up there.
Yeah. It might be in the
very
teens.
much.
I said, I'm gonna wait till this
Thank you,
weather
thank you,
breaks
thank
because
you.
Glenn gonna get tired of
Enjoy
seeing
it.
me up there.
And
I don't think so.
come on,
I miss my
Mark, you have
flatbread
something
truck.
you need to do there.
I miss my people.
Oh, Jen and
Flatbread.
flatbread.
Oh, let me hold on.
Scott.
Hold on, because we're gonna post this. Let me see if I can let this hair out a little bit, put my hat on a little bit, because they're my people's here.
Oh, that's Sean.
I finally got my hat. I left it up there like 3 trips in a row, but effing flatbreads is the best flatbread on the market.
Phenomenal flatbread.
You need to go on Shark Tank. If what's the seafood people with the chowder?
What?
The truck that came to your spot. They were on Shark Tank. What's the name of those people? They do the seafood lobster,
Yeah,
the lobster truck.
Cousins.
The lobster truck.
Cousins Lobster.
Yeah, Cousins Lobster.
They're actually out there tomorrow night.
Yeah, they were on Shark Tank. Effing flatbreads, you need to go to Shark Tank. It is that good. They did a dessert flatbread, cinnamon something last time.
Oh, it's badass.
Y'all need to go on Shark Tank. I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Amazing story, amazing couple. You know, they're my people.
Feel funny. Breaks out the bottles. I'm like, they don't have my signature on them. All right, at least let me sign these damn things.
You know, I rock for them, man. Those are great people and good food.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'll send it to you next.
All right. I'm gonna take my time, just to piss you off. All right. Is this yours or is he
No,
keeping
that's
here?
Burns. That's Burns. He just gave you one to sign.
23. All right.
Yeah, I need my box signed though. Right on the glass. You sign like pull that out the bag, right? I need my box signed.
We had a big conversation about those boxes when he was designing them and wanted to do them. I said, man,
Okay,
just do it.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Yes,
We're adults here. If you really want to know, you ready for this? You're gonna fuck it. You're gonna. You're gonna hate it. All right, but I'm gonna tell you the story anyway.
23.
All right. We're all adults here, correct? Just nod your head. We're all adults here.
All
right, fine.
We got some low numbers on the table. You got 10.
Okay,
We're listening. Go ahead, Glenn.
Oh no, you ain't ready for this yet.
Okay.
Oh, God, I'm scared.
So here's where it came from. We're in the cigar shop. One of our crazy ass. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am anyway. We're in a cigar shop. One of the crazy ass stories. Yeah, we're talking about a cigar shop. You got to imagine. It's like me, a bunch of old dudes, people like Burnie, and Jamie, and Zoe, and we're all adults here talking about it. And I asked the question: how come they don't make high end? And I'm going to do this. Adult toys, like high end things that vibrate.
Okay.
That's as good as PC. I'm not doing it. Anyway,
Okay.
so why don't they make high-end vibrators? So one of the things that I asked was that I was like, why don't you make like special packaging? And a guy next to me says, hey, I do woodworking. I could actually do a box and we could have the toy inside of it and we could have different. And next thing you know, for like the next half an hour, we're going down all these like rabbit holes about what kind of things we could put on it. We could have like a Tiki Hut edition. We could have a Hawaiian edition with the grass skirts, you know, and we do all feature them in these boxes, you know, all these kind of crazy stuff. So the weird part is the next day, the fucking guy ran with it and came up with a prototype and brings it into the cigar shop and says, what do you think of this as a high-end toy? And I was like blown away. I'm like, this is amazing. This is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen. This is terrific. Now I can parlay this. Can you make a box that's bigger for a bottle?
Right.
And he's like, 100% absolutely. I'm like, forget the adult toy. Can you do it for a bottle of mine? I love the adult toy part. That's another thing we can go down the road. But
Absolutely.
right now, I got a bottle to sell. Can you make one of your adult toy holders for my bottle?
Yeah. Okay. So we can
So
call
the
this
next
the
day,
adult
he
toy
came back
holder.
Yeah, right.
Black Draft Edition.
I warned you guys. I warned you, adult toy, and that's it.
Limited.
That's an adult story.
Toy
I get that,
holders.
but that's actually where. So that's where the box comes from. It starts off with.
Indeed.
I think the first one was the rye, though, right?
Bernie's like, I'm never going to put you on cabaret again. I'm
Yeah.
never going to
We're not
put you on a
getting
cabaret
invited
again.
This was PG.
Yeah,
This
we don't get
Not
invited back.
PG-13.
PG-17.
You know,
This is what happened. Or I'll have some questions.
I think the first one you put in that was the 120 rye, right?
Yeah.
The 120 rye.
Yeah, we
Which
rolled
is
out a
my
120
favorite.
rye.
Oh, that 120 rye.
120 rye.
Yeah, we rolled that out 120.
Banger.
Absolutely.
He signed that bottle for you.
I'd have it right here.
That is,
Do you really?
Yeah, he's
Oh, shit, he does.
yeah,
There you go.
that is the best rye whiskey I've ever had. And I'm a rye.
Yo, this
I
is
drink rye
fire.
whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm a rye guy.
What a segue, though. What a segue. For those of you who have finished the cast strength barrel Alonzo 120 proof double barrel bourbon, then Alonzo wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity for folks who are in attendance to have a try of the Hannesville rye whiskey. And that's a special story.
Delicious.
And of course, I have this 120 version of it. It is a single barrel. It is a little bit older than what's the age on this map?
8 and some
Like
change.
an 8, right?
That is a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
We sat on that for 2 years, not knowing what exactly to do with it because we thought it was that good. So we finally had the balls to roll with it, and it was like 120. I was like, let's do a 120 and let's rock and roll with it. And
Bourbon, my friend.
And that's actually what we ended up doing with it. Rolled it out as a 120. Oh, we got you.
So we actually have bourbon open right now.
Yeah. So it was a 120. So we rolled it out. The weird part is,
I just want you to sign the click glass.
sign the glass.
Yes, sir.
How about
This is
bourbon? We're only about
locked away.
130 bottles.
No, I'm going to disagree with you on that.
It is a specialty bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
It is a single barrel, double barrel.
And the reason why I say that is, I want you to drink that sound. I want you to drink it on good occasions, any occasion you have.
The bottle you signed.
Yes. I will sign other bottles for you,
No
but I
question.
want you to drink that.
I'm not going nowhere.
This is not a museum. You drink that shit. You know,
That's what it's made for.
that's what it's
That's
made
what
for.
it's made for.
And I believe that for everything that people bring me to.
What you need?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that it was made to drink.
It was made to
It
drink,
was made to drink.
you know. And we have people bring us bottles all the time. Everything. Secretary of Energy, they bring us bottles all the time. And I tell them, we're going to drink this. You know, this is not a museum. I'm not going to keep it. It is here to drink. And that's what we do.
So
Give me that.
because, as Burnie said, we have to go the whole lineup. This one's on me.
Oh, you brought up the rye.
I gotta do the whole lineup, baby.
The rye is the regular rye, the one we're trying here right now, is phenomenal. The 120.
The 120
is the best rye whiskey I've ever tried.
Let me tell you what happened
I
to me.
told Glenn that's a $500 bottle of rye. He told me
I refuse to do it. I won't do that.
Let me tell you what happened to me. I was up there, right? Last time when we did the Black Friday release. And Pop says, I said, I'm a little cold. I'm chilling. He's like, you know what? This is what we want to do. I'm going to take care of your next 2 pulls of 120 rye. I'm sorry, Pop. I ain't mean to snitch on you. And I go up there and I'm drinking the rye. I'm drinking the bourbon. I'm doing my thing. And I do 120. And I'm like, there's no way I can go back to 96 or regular rye.
Rare proof.
So I go to the.
Do you guys like rye?
So I go back to.
Like rye?
Go back to the 120 for the second time. I say, yo. I go to Pop. I say, Pop, why did you tell me to drink this? Because this is all I want to drink now. I'm spoiled.
Oh, dude. I mean, when you
go ahead, take the bottle.
I'll come
around. I'll come around. But yeah, Pop had me spoiled. And he told, you know what he did? He set me up.
Of course he set you up.
He sent me to the lady at the tasting table.
Right.
And I said, can you pour the 120? And she said, she looked at me crazy. I was like, she said, you already tasted it. I said, Pop said, come over here.
Pop's over to come here.
I had to say it right away.
Every once in a while, I'll probably get in trouble with something. Every once in a while, Pop will show up and give me a bottle of the 120. He'll come into Stoney's or something.
Can we have, man? I'm trying to be a
gentleman. I got a little
Thank
gift for you, Jamie. And he brings
How
in
are
a
you?
bottle of the 120. It lasts about that
Absolutely.
night.
Like an hour.
Yeah, we drink it that night.
So, by the way, I'll talk about a rye a little bit. Our rye actually aged a little bit longer because we use lighter barrels. There we go. Hold it up for you. Jamie, hold it. We use a little lighter barrels. I like the vanilla that comes out of the barrel. So because we do a lighter char of it, I feel like I have to age it a little bit longer. So they age about 6 years versus our regular bourbon, that is 4 years. Typically, rye tends to be spicier than bourbon. Wheat whiskey is very sweet. Bourbon is down the middle. Rye tends to be very spicy. And because of that, I like to balance it off with more of a vanilla flavor of my barrel, which means that I have to age it a little bit longer than vanilla barrels. But I like the sweetness of it, but I like the rye. I know I like the spiciness of it. I think it's a good balance for my own palate.
What note you getting
That's
off
what I say.
Whoa, get your hands off my
I still got I still have the double oak here, so you know you guys are all trying to rye outside of it, but I still have the double oak here.
Yeah, I'm
What
double
note you
oak
get off
too.
that rye, Bernie? What? I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Let's talk about your whiskey.
Hold on, let
Wednesday
me record this also for my future marketing brochures.
Hold on, can we rate?
Yeah.
Can we rate Burl Alonzo? Because this is Whiskey Wednesday.
Alonzo,
Let me hear this. Let me hear this rating. This is Whiskey Wednesday.
He's like 2 out of 10.
It doesn't get any better. Like I said, folks, this put this in a lineup with all of our single barrels from Black Draft, which have probably received nothing less than an 8.5, 8.75.
That's high.
And yeah. Oh, for sure.
I mean, that's high.
That's
For
high.
sure.
Even for me, my ego just went through the roof right about there.
That's competing against Stag. That's competing against the big boys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing under that. And I'm talking about from the whole panel's
Yep.
rating, right?
Yep.
Not just not my rating alone,
Yep.
but the entire panel's rating. So of course, some people may think I'm a little biased because of course, we love Black Draft
We go
so
back.
much, and we go back, and like literally everyone is so excited about these picks. But
You jamming a Toto?
this
Are you really
is-
jamming a Toto? I
this-
fucking love it, dude.
this
Roll
is-
with it, dude.
this
I'm with
is-
you. I'm jamming a Toto. Do it.
This is amongst the best. I have to go 9.5, bro. I gotta go 9.5.
Bernie,
Well, we got the palate.
because
I gotta go
the pink
9.5.
label was my favorite. I did like that one.
Yep.
The Alonzo's now.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
Prior, I can't
was
even open
the
absolute. That was the arguably
Yeah.
the best bottle that had come out of Black
I agree.
Draft
I agree.
right here. This bottling right here,
Definitely.
and Glenn knew it.
Oh, I
Because
know.
of that one, I was short 5 cases. I was like, where those 5 cases at?
That was my place.
Hey, look.
And
They were held back.
oh, he did.
Yeah.
So they had to buy 1 bottle per customer. You can only buy 1 bottle.
Yep.
And so what do they tell people? If you want more of this, you got to go to Shasta Liquors on
You gotta
Capitol
go to
Hill,
DC.
DC. right there. And so we had
Yeah.
people coming over saying, I was at Black Draft and I had this single barrel. I can only get one bottle, but he said you had more. And so, man,
This
so
is
like,
crazy.
man,
This is
so
crazy.
cool.
This is when I
It's
joined.
wild the fact that we're an hour and a half away.
Right.
People come back and they bounce.
Yeah,
I love it.
absolutely.
I absolutely love it.
This is when I joined Black Draft.
Yeah, during that one.
And all I heard was about it. And this one, me and Burnie, like, this probably is the peak of when we really, like, our relationship
That one, there was
went crazy.
there were so few whiskeys that could touch that
And
barrel. And this was also during the time when everybody was doing their side by side, you know, during COVID or
Yeah.
during COVID,
Yeah.
you know, lineups, and you know, we have access to all of the Cecil, the Sazerac portfolio, Buffalo
Yeah,
Trace
yeah.
portfolio, right? That was available in the market because the restaurants were closed, right?
Yep,
And so
yep.
everything was pouring into retail. And so what were bourbon heads doing? They were getting together in their garage, in their backyards,
Hanging out.
you know, hanging out, bringing their whiskeys, comparing them to one another.
And
literally, these are OG whiskeys.
I got to tell you something.
And they
Also,
took this,
I got
they
to
would come back saying,
Oh, yeah.
everybody asked, what in the F is
Where did
that
this come
Black
from?
Draft stuff?
Right.
Where did it come from? I want some. So our last sales of that were people coming in saying, hey, let me look. I have a list of people who want this. So let me tally up how many bottles I need. I need 8 bottles. I need 3 bottles. I need 12 bottles.
Yeah.
To the point, how much do you have left?
Yeah, what do you got?
7.5 cases. I'll take them all.
Yeah.
That was my last sale.
And was
of
that
this
good?
one
And
right
the
It was
here.
crazy
that
part,
good.
the crazy
Yeah.
part is this: I have a bottle. All I have is the ear of how good it was, because I only was able to get a bottle, and I never opened it.
Damn bottle.
I never opened it.
So I will say this. Let me jump in here real quick. And it's parlaying onto what you're saying. One of the greatest things about COVID that really opened up my eyes was the fact that it wasn't just dudes. It wasn't just guys doing it.
Mhm.
Y'all women,
Mhm.
y'all started day drinking during COVID and all that kind of. And I will tell you,
And it hasn't stopped.
and you got to imagine at the same time the Russian war happened with Ukraine and everything like that. They pulled all the Russian vodkas off, and all of a sudden, especially
And
here in
changed the
Berkeley
name.
County, all of a sudden they went,
Yeah.
well, we're going to day drink. What do you got? And everyone was like, we got Black Draft vodka here, do it. And so y'all women started, and I mean this from our perspective, you know, maybe not here in DC, but I know up there by us, y'all started women drinking clubs. And it wasn't just guy drinking clubs. It wasn't just
Yeah.
sitting around in a garage. It was women having margarita Mondays. And y'all start day drinking at noon. And I think it was great because I would see just the bottle sales coming up, you know, from my perspective. I'm saying, like, how the hell do we sell 12 cases on a Monday?
I
You know what I
probably
mean?
have more women coming to Stoney's on Whiskey Wednesday
Yeah.
to get flights of the
Really?
bourbon.
Yeah,
than I do,
Really?
It's very
men.
See,
it's-
women are alcoholics now.
See, maybe
Not
it's
just
not
us.
maybe it's not down here, but
We share it.
my
Yeah.
entire,
Equal opportunity.
Women
My
are drinking
entire-
the bourbon now.
right. No one believes me when I say it's my entire market is women. 2/3 of the people that come through my front
Tell us
door
about that.
are
Tell us
women.
about that, because I remember when I came out and I saw your
Yeah.
new space.
Yo.
You made mention of
There's a
like
lot of
it
women.
was
There's
There
a lot of women that
forward.
come through there.
2/3 of the people that come through the front door are women, and no one believes me when I tell them that. I'm like,
I do.
you have to
I've
look,
seen it.
you have to see, and that is actually what happens.
But your whole design,
I'm gonna
everything.
look at you as an example and run with me. I hate to put you on the spot, but I say
You
this.
can put the midget on the spot.
It's a Saturday afternoon. You grab your sister, your
LP.
aunt, your niece, blah blah blah, and you go, hey, let's go hit Northern Virginia. We're gonna go hit the wineries. Y'all pile up into Suburbans, and y'all still hit all the wineries, right? And that's what ends up happening. A lot of women, they show up at Black Draft. There's 6 or 8 of them. They pile out of a Suburban and do it. I'm not pointing at you. You. When was the last time you were in a truck with 4 other dudes?
You know, it might have been back when I saw you.
Silence! Silence! You know,
We're all hanging out, right?
no, the fact is, y'all women travel together.
I haven't
You
piled
really
up
do.
in the truck
Men don't-
with 4 guys in
Yeah.
a long time.
You know,
I haven't.
That's right. You
crazy
came up with
thing
your
is-
ma. You came
Yeah,
up.
I
You
came
came
with my
up
mom,
with a
yeah.
solo. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
so-
Hey, Glenn can back me on this one. You go out to Black Draft on a Saturday or Sunday,
Oh, yeah.
and you'll see
Yeah.
more women smoking cigars and sipping on bourbon than you see the men out there.
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
About that.
Non-stop.
It's wild.
Non-stop.
Until you see it,
Mhm.
you'll never believe me. But
Mm.
until you see it, you go, "Holy shit, this is crazy."
But the landscaping is absolutely gorgeous. Your
Gorgeous.
buildings
The
are
pavilion.
very inviting. You walk into your main the building number 1.
Yep.
With the general store in it and all. You have your bar. You're making cocktails. There's
Yes.
so many advancements that you made.
Yeah.
Really doing things that no one else was doing. And as far as being the first distillery with what? The first distillery that did cocktails. First
J-I-N.
J-I-M.
Hey,
I didn't mean to interrupt. Keep going.
No. I need your input on it potentially in a moment because I don't know it all. But you enter into this facility that's so welcoming to everyone.
Yes.
Of course, it's smiling faces and just beautiful surroundings. You'll hear music in the backgrounds most days that you go up, especially if it's a weekend. And there's food smelling great out of various food trucks and all, with an assortment of food options from like a Jamaican food truck to like a taco truck to a pizza truck to burgers and American food truck. It's just everything. It's
Flatbread. I'm repping y'all.
Okay, yeah,
my people. I gotta shout them out. These are my people right here. You go to Black Draft, jump up the FN Flatbread. I'm not gonna tell you their names because I want you to ask them their names. I want you to talk to them. I want you to engage. They're loving people. They have an amazing story. They're a power couple. The food is awesome. Drive up to Black Draft, hour and a half. I do it. I'm not a road trip guy. I don't drive. I take that trip to Black Draft, and don't think about it. But shout out FN Flatbread.
Black Draft downtown.
Hey, by the way, he was the chili winner when I was up there. By the way, he makes good chili too. And I love it, and go check them out. I'm not gonna tell you their names because I want you to go up to the truck, buy some food, and ask them their names.
Thank you, Mr. Drip.
Burnie, I got a story about we was talking about the pink label earlier. So you guys had a lot of cases down here, right? I had tons of people coming into Stoney's wanting the 120 pink label. This fool didn't put it in the liquor stores in West Virginia.
No.
So you couldn't go in the liquor store and I couldn't go to the liquor store and buy it to put it on my shelf. So people coming into Stoney's all the time wanting to try the 120, the pink label, couldn't get it.
My dad gave me his proxy.
So Burnie then had all the bottles down here. And in West Virginia, I couldn't get it. I had people coming into the restaurant wanting.
I said it all down south. That's it.
Hey, you got any of the 120? Nah, I can't get it because Glenn didn't put it in the liquor store.
God damn him.
My dad gave me his proxy. He was like, if you think it's good,
I got the rye.
He loves it.
You like the rye?
I had the rye. Yeah, I still got a little bit left.
Rollout, Slim.
I'm stealing some of it. Of course. My pleasure.
Oh, he's signing. He's
My
signing.
dad came to
It's my last night.
Now it's always just like, where can we get more black?
You didn't tell me?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me
Weather.
Maybe we were all.
that your old man was there?
Yeah, but this was 2 years ago when I.
It was good.
Oh, okay.
He came up with it.
I'm saying you got to tell me when your old man comes.
Now, our next time we'll definitely Burnie knows.
Please do. You know I'll enjoy that. You know I love that.
Well, back then, I never mentioned this.
Yeah.
I knew you guys from the product in the store, and I was like, oh, we should go out and visit this distillery.
Right. You doing the
And
tasting?
then we got to meet you down here.
You need to go through the tasting lineup with us.
My dad's
He had
meeting with some banks to work today. Otherwise, we would've been done.
what did you taste already?
What's his name? Kevin.
So the vodka. So from the vodka, we go to peach. So this is the base vodka, and this is what, a concentrate, right, Glenn? The peach
I have a woman in Shepherdstown that actually makes the concentrate for
for the
me.
peach and the blueberry.
And I do not know whether it's a concentrate or an oil. But all I know is she makes it. But she's one of those hippie type of folks too. So she's got that whole hippie vibe thing going on. So we bounce off each other a little bit. So I don't ask too many questions. She just brings it to me.
She does what she
a little.
does.
She does a little God bless, and then she heads out.
She does what she does. And it's
Yeah.
amazing. It might be kosher or not. I don't know. Don't mark my words.
Yeah.
But she does an amazing job. This is nothing about this is artificial. This is natural taste. You really get this big, ripe Georgia peach going on.
All right, there's
Really,
Mr.
it
Kevin.
reminds me a little bit of
Mine will be for grams, GRA.
when I think peach, I think it looks like that Detroit cherry. You know, that red, yellow cherry. But when you get the peach that looks just like
I
that,
got
that's
you.
what that reminds me of. Like when you get that peach and you bite it, the juice run down your fingers.
My birthday, but I'm not giving
No.
it.
Yeah.
The
How is that
blueberry.
happening?
So we jump into the blueberry.
Because I have access.
She also does this blueberry concentrate. Same woman. And you smell this and you get like crazy blueberry muffin.
That's my favorite.
He's a
How
little.
do you know my spiel? I mean, how do you know this? It's like you've been up to the distillery. You're like, I'm going to hang out with Nikki who does all this. You know, how do you do
Nikki!
that?
Thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry. If you can see me in the camera,
my pleasure.
if you can see me in the camera, shout out to Nikki. I'm sorry, I should have been said that. She's gonna kill me. Shout out to Nikki.
I'm an hour and a half west of you, dude. Get your ass up there. You hear me? We've hung out before. You know what I mean? Last time you were here.
Grain
Yeah, we all
odorless.
we
We all start. Everything
Stops
starts
in
with
Georgetown, right?
we were down
The,
Black Draft, and it goes into these two right here. Everything can go. Every
they had some good bourbons in there
batch
too.
of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's processed
Yeah.
It's either good, it's not good, it's ready, it's not ready. Yeah, everything goes across his desk. Are you whiskey drinkers also? So there's two whiskeys on the table.
Great cigar bar.
We have the standard
Yeah.
96,
Shelley's is good
which
too.
is
Yeah,
We'll probably end up
what
with
he
Shelley's
does,
sometime
4 to 5
tonight,
year.
to be honest.
Look at Ty. I'm just gonna stand right in the middle.
96.
I was like, here's Ty. Here's Ty.
Once you get a hold of that,
Yeah.
again, everything goes across his desk. You get so much caramel, so much sweetness.
Yeah.
This is 80% corn, 15 rye, 5 barley.
5 barley.
I work at Black Draft, man. This is West
I'm
Martinsburg, West
about an
Virginia.
hour and a half due west of here. We're standing.
Hour and a half
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Hour and a half.
good night, man.
I go early in the morning. I go late at night. No traffic.
We have a pretty big farm.
Yes.
If you ever get a chance to come on out, it's big. We have live music all the time, full cocktail bar. Take care of you, all that kind of stuff. I don't get the funny part is I was telling them was like these guys come to me all the time. I don't get a chance to come here into the city and hang out that often. So this is actually a very rare thing
Man,
for me
when
to
this
actually come in here
opens up,
and do it.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what I
2
mean?
weeks from now,
They usually come out like, "Crap, we're coming out of there. We're coming to go taste the barrels. We're coming out to go do it."
Over in Western Virginia.
What are you familiar with? What
A
area?
little bit, yeah. A little air gets to it.
You know Winchester?
there's enough. No more.
Nah, that's
driven
right.
out to. Yeah, we've driven out to
Okay.
Shenandoah.
Shenandoah's. That's due west, like 66.
Okay. Yeah.
Straight west. Come out 66, you're gonna hit 81.
Okay.
What do you want?
81.
You gotta go get 2 glasses.
And that's us.
There's no glasses.
Yeah.
here.
Not far at all.
No, we are literally 2 miles.
No,
away.
we're staying down
Glen?
tonight.
Like,
Probably Shelley's, a couple spots down.
and it's one
Cigar
exit,
Lounge.
like you like
Hang
turn
out
left
for a
off the
little bit. We're
exit.
staying over in
That's us.
Georgetown.
You know?
So this is the special double oak
Beautiful, beautiful spot.
7 year and some months. This is what this whole event is about tonight.
It's actually named after
Beautiful
him,
spot
the
over
barrel
in
is.
Georgetown. If you
I-
guys have
Yeah,
ever
I
stayed
think the barrel.
in Georgetown
I am
House,
blessed. You wanna
Georgetown,
taste this
right on the
smidgen?
canal,
You know?
awesome place. My wife and I, Nikki,
Okay. So this is 120
always stay
proof.
there when we come to Georgetown.
The nose
Try
is
it, try
amazing.
it.
The lady
small
that owns
step.
it is one of the best people I know. She's
Yeah.
awesome. But the place is awesome.
Is there a
If
black
you ever
Sharpie
want
around
to
there?
get- I don't know.
I'm from Kentucky.
Go over to Georgetown, hang out for the day, and stay
You're
over there.
from
Georgetown.
Kentucky.
I think
you
you're
don't like whiskey?
Awesome.
How is that possible?
I need one to sign that.
Are you like it's like are you like an outcast or something? I got a
From
friend.
Kentucky. It's in your blood for Christ's sakes. It's like genetically like your DNA that
I will always like root for bourbon, but I will not.
Absolutely.
But yay bourbon.
so here's the difference. You're not old like us. One
Yeah.
day
You get in your
gonna get old like
50s.
us.
Yeah.
you get in your 50s, all of a sudden, like, maybe that bourbon ain't such a bad idea. Maybe that turkey 101 might not be so damn bad.
Yeah, I know,
after
right?
all. You know what I mean?
Bourbon and cigars.
And then here's what's going to happen. Don't laugh. This is going to happen. You're going to drink it and you're like, this ain't so bad.
This ain't that bad. You're going to like it.
I've been passing on this for the past 15 years. I could have been drinking this the whole time. And you're like, son of a bitch, it's not good. See,
Missing
that's the
out.
problem.
And it means that I can put
You're going to trade
all
like
of
this
my
is not
whiskeys on the top shelf. And then
He doesn't have to share. It's a
Right.
great scenario.
I love that.
but that's what's going to happen.
I'm in a
You're
world.
trying
I'm
to,
in a
like,
world
why
where
did I wait
that's
10
changing
years?
right now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You're like, why did I wait
But,
15 years?
I'm like,
Yeah, Bernie. So when you had that, that's on you. When you had the pink label, you were the only person that had it. He didn't put it in liquor stores in West Virginia.
No, I didn't.
So I couldn't have it on my shelf at Stoney's, and everybody came in and asked for it
Where
because
the hell is it?
I can't go out of state and get it.
Where the
Somebody
hell
said,
is
"You
it?"
got the 120, man? Yeah, Glenn puts it in the liquor store. I'll
Yeah.
get it."
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
It just goes so
Only-
fast.
Only two places on the planet that had it.
That's it.
You know. Yep,
My
yep,
backyard and Burnie.
yep. Indeed. That's
You know?
right. That's right. And it was
Can't do it.
phenomenal.
I would love
And
it.
I
All
have
right,
to
Sal.
say,
You might as well give me a little bit.
this is once again
sir, I can't
such
say
a
no to you.
magical,
How can I do that?
It's delicious. It's delicious.
Ooh, wee.
You gonna be able to get up from down there, man?
Yeah, man.
You gotta get a picture, a video. Brian, you are always terrible.
You knew who was about to do it. Let's
I
go.
like that funky stuff. It's a bourbon style. It's not nearly as sweet.
How'd you guys get so quiet?
They thought you was about to shoot a. They thought you was about to shoot a 300 in bowling. They got quiet.
Right.
Also,
Oh, that's
the camera
amazing.
can't see this, but everyone went quiet. Everyone's
That's amazing.
I wait till I moon them when I go to get up.
Absolutely.
That's a special surprise.
I appreciate it.
That's where the trick
So
comes
get
in.
on over there, man.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Glenn. Hey, Glenn, I gotta get over there and cheers with you, Burnie. So.
Yeah.
Man,
Let's
yep,
do it.
in front of that barrel, in front of barrel.
He got me drinking more again.
Yep. It's okay.
All right.
You'll be all right.
Here we go.
You will be all right.
All right, Mr. Brian, somehow I got to sneak here behind you, next
I
to you.
got it.
I'm not really sure where you guys
Indeed.
want me, but
Indeed, that's perfect.
All
That's
right,
perfect.
cheers in it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Ching ching, fellas. Nice.
My man.
Nice.
You can't look each other in the
Hey,
eye
you
with
get it?
that.
I got it.
take
I
your time,
got
there, Bernie. We got all day.
it. Right. Exactly. No, we're not gonna do it.
When he says all day, it's dangerous.
We got all day.
Beautiful. That's magical. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, gentlemen. Cheers. All right, so folks,
Now here's a
on
here's the funny thing.
live, let's go ahead and
It's the guy
pivot.
with the hat over there that gets me in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah, you. He's the one that
I know who
all
that
the
is.
people were in here hanging out, worrying about. No. It's him. That's the one that gets me in trouble. That's the one that
right.
knows the stories. He knows my wife. He knows all the stories. He knows all the keys. He's the one I wear. Bernie and I can hang out all day. If Kai shows up, that's different. He's changed. You know, that's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, there you go.
Kai's
Absolutely.
out. Things
Ties in the house.
just changes a little.
Ty, slide
Things
over a
just
little bit.
The vibe changes just a little
Right
bit.
over there next to Zoe.
You know?
Indeed.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead and take a swig.
Yeah, look at him.
Hey,
Oh man,
you
it's
was
beautiful
busy
time.
writing, but let me walk over here right quick because
I'm following you.
I don't get to go down. It's been a while.
Oh man, yeah.
wow.
Bring him
It's
over.
been a
Bring
while.
him over.
Bad. Did you try the last ones he brought up?
No, he
Oh, it
wasn't
was
there.
retarded. I mean, it was ridiculous. Sorry. Oh, Rookie's not seeing this. These are diet. Look, like a magic trick.
They're diet. They're diet.
Oh, and it's gone. Look
They're
at that.
diet.
Oh, and there it is.
So you came through.
I'm not eating any of these.
I had to, I had to bring something through.
Phil actually bakes, and he's fucking amazing at it.
And so I owe him some string beans and macaroni and cheese.
All right.
Because things I couldn't make it to
Wait a minute.
Christmas. So I would definitely that's gonna
Jam.
fall. It's gonna topple.
I'm telling you, it's retarded.
It's gonna topple.
That's good, man.
Oh, he brought me up like 2 or 3 different
yeah.
times. I was like,
Oh my God.
What do you?
that, hey, these aren't just
I
generic.
told you
I'm like,
no. I'm not. It got to down. It's gonna topple.
Okay,
that's what I'm telling you, dude. I was like, oh, there's
Sure.
good in there.
So-
Like,
folks, there
I
we
owe-
are.
that was good.
I promised, and things happen. So I owe some macaroni and cheese and string beans. Next time I come down, I'll be bringing food with me. You don't want to miss it.
All right.
That's
I
all
gotta
I'm
get
gonna
some
say.
of these made and sell at the restaurant.
I'm telling you, man, he brought me up
Don't
2
say
cases.
that. Don't say that. I got a whole menu.
Bernie, we got the live stream on the TVs at the restaurant behind the bar. Everybody's sitting at the bar tonight watching.
Oh wow, that's crazy. No.
Tony family.
Hey, what's up,
Wow.
family?
My beautiful wife Nikki was in there earlier.
Nikki.
They were all hanging out watching the live stream.
Oh my
No
God, that's
way.
amazing.
No.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody at Stoney's.
Hey, this is
And,
like Glenn said. This is a diet cupcake.
There's a diet cupcake.
Brookie,
No sugar.
no sugar. What you think?
It's delicious.
I'm surprised my photos are just
It's
going nuts.
phenomenal.
hey, shout out to
I can't
HD.
even remember the one you brought up, but I remember one was lemon.
One was
Thank you
lemon
so much.
lemon,
Honey barrel
strawberry
Bro.
punch cake, cupcake.
Wow.
It is here,
Um,
and it's tasting
Oh,
so
I'm telling
good.
I forgot what the chocolate
Great
chocolate I
food.
bought. That was
hello,
the
hello,
That was it.
hello.
Oh, Jamie, I'm telling you, it's
Nikki, this is phenomenal.
Joe, Starkey, true stories. All right.
But
And Brookie, I
I'll
see
come
you.
the
down.
ones you brought up.
Indeed.
I'll come down. If you we pick
Well,
a you
wonderful
pick a
time,
weekend.
Mhm.
I'll come down. I'll pick a
I'll put you in. The
I'll pick a few flavors.
Yeah.
I'll bring it down. We'll just do a cupcake and maybe a
Look at his face.
cocktail
Look at Jamie
Yeah,
smiling
we can do
already.
that.
Jamie's like,
We'll do it for a weekend. We'll do probably like
ridiculous.
what's it 12 60 72 cupcakes.
Okay.
I'll pick a couple flavors. You just do I shoot you the flavors, you pick the cocktail. We'll just give it out.
Lydia was
You
in
guys
the
hearing
house.
this? You guys hearing
Nikki
this?
was in the
Good.
house as
We'll just give
well.
it out.
Yeah, I'm down.
What-
And Michelle Robertson was in the house as well.
Like, there's
Yep,
all the
Brooklyn's in the
flavors,
house.
like, there's all the
Absolutely.
flavors, like
Come on now.
Yeah.
and the
Isn't this
food,
a family show? I love it.
barbecue, jerk chicken
Yes.
wings,
So
mac and cheese.
Oh, my gosh.
chicken wings,
I ain't making it.
Well, folks,
roasted chicken. I mean,
mm,
the chicken kale Alfredo pasta.
What an
is
amazing
crazy,
time.
I'm telling you.
guys gotta come
we
up with-
are just so thrilled
We live
I just
to
we
have.
still got the podcast to do.
I just got a new smoker.
This was kind of. Are we?
No,
got
this
a new
is
smoker.
we kind of mixed it in.
We kind of mixed it.
We mixed
I'm
it
good
in.
with that too. I'm
Yeah,
just making sure.
we mixed it in. Absolutely.
Y'all come
They'll
up for a
say, you know,
weekend,
hey,
man.
we
We'll
need
do
to
a
have this,
barbecue at one of our houses.
captured,
Man, put you on the barbecue.
you know, on the live. So we did just that. So the podcast
Sides and the
has
food.
happened, and so many people.
So
doing it.
y'all listening at
Great.
Stonies, right? It's up to this guy. He had the cupcake.
Phenomenal.
He's planning the event. We're going to plan the event.
Yeah.
Cupcakes and cocktail pairing.
Like a lemon cupcake with a limoncello martini or something like that. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Chocolate on chocolate with a espresso martini.
Espresso martini. Yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
You're gonna be amazed how many people back home now from watching this are gonna ask me when that's happening.
Strawberry crunch cake with a strawberry margarita, maybe.
Oh
Something
yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah. We make a pretty good strawberry margarita.
Yeah.
Jill, my bartender, she's probably watching right now. She makes a good strawberry margarita, so that could be something to get done.
Hey, Jim.
Wonderful.
Jesus.
Let me see.
Absolutely.
What a wonderful time. Gosh, come on down
Let's
to Chat
see.
Liquors, 503
There
8th
you go.
Street, Southeast
Strawberry.
Washington, D.C., and grab
So that's
the
strawberry.
new Black Draft. Yes, indeed. Oh, there we go. Nice. No, those going back in the box, brother.
Did you see your sweat? Did you see your sweatshirt?
Mm-mm. Nope. It's okay.
Everything's
Hey, we're going to end the stream, folks. We're going to see you in 7 days,
Come on.
if not before, okay?
I mean, we're
How's that
do
sound?
the cupcakes
And I brought my
for
cigar, so it's going to be a real cheap night.